really quickly let you guys know that's been following the Boone and Theo story that their gelding took place. They each had their own little complications, but they're both gelded now. And now all there's left to do is just to wait for the testosterone to please leave their bodies, so they can get on with having a good life, and so I can hopefully better train them without so much distraction, since they are very high-strung jacks. There's Theo. He's pretty swollen today. This is day 2. Usually the first 72 hours is the most risky. So he's doing good so far, eating well. He's still braying a lot and being quite jack-ish. He got a little excited yesterday when some of the donkeys came to the back fence and was bumping noses with him. He got pretty excited and he started bleeding. So my husband blocked off that, so now he has absolutely no contact with any of the donkeys. He can't bump noses with any of them, so he doesn't get so excited. I did finally get an area set up so him and Boone can be separated, because they fight so much and afraid that they would break out in fights and end up bleeding. So we did finally figure out a way to set up some temporary areas so that they can heal, get the testosterone out with no injury to each other. He's doing good. Let's go over here and look at Boone. Boone bled a lot during the castration. With Theo, the problem was connective tissue was so hard. My vet had a hard time getting it apart. That was pretty difficult. And then he kept waking up throughout the procedure, so she had to keep giving him a little bit more, because she tries not to, she doesn't want to give him a lot, because the more sedative you give them, the more they're going to bleed. So she tries to be conservative with that, but he kept definitely still got some jack-ishness going on here. But Boone's doing good. The problem with Boone was the farrier came in to start trimming his hoofs, because the farrier did their hoofs while they were knocked out. Boone started kind of waking up when he started getting his hoofs messed with. So they each had their own little complications, and I'm just hoping the complications are over and they can just heal now that they are separate from each other and not bumping noses with any of the donkeys, so there's not any excitement. So acting like jacks at this point. It'll be a few days. It's usually a few days, sometimes a few weeks before they stop completely acting like jacks. It don't take as long as a month. Usually after that they're pretty much good to go, and then they can start kind of bumping noses, and once there's no fence fighting or no issues, then I can put them in with the herd after they're completely healed and the testosterone leaves their body, which I cannot wait. These have been the 2 most high-strung, crazy acting jacks I've ever taken in my life, and I've taken in a lot of jacks. The hoofs are they're shorter. It's going to take a long time to get them shaped properly and healed. Boone's front right was the worst on him, but he's not limping anymore. He's putting weight on it since the bulk of it was taken off. Theo's feet were way worse. One of his hooves does not have a frog or heel at all. It'll be interesting to see how that works out. And it'll be a long road for that, but hopefully get them feeling good enough, calmed and moved in with the rest of the herd, so they can enjoy being a donkey and getting fed and getting basic care that they've not had for years. Thanks everybody for the good wishes and the happy thoughts and the prayers. I sure do appreciate it. And I hope wherever you are, you're going to have a good time with your donkeys today. I know I am. Theo and Boone pretty much are going to be left alone, other than me just going in and petting them, working on treat manners and things like that. Just really low-key stuff that's not exciting, and gets them more and more used to me, so that way they can develop good donkey manners. Y'all have a good one.